Fala galera, estamos aqui com a demo de ReFantazio, não sei se é assim que se chama. Jogo de RPG Dátulos, inspiração em Persona 5, então bora lá ver. Infelizmente está 350, nem estou sonhando em comprar. Esperar dar uma baixada nós compras.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Eita, começou bem. Bem mal pro velho.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor ReFantazio. What we have...
Falam que essa demo demora umas 5 horas.
Who's there? I can... Whoever you are, please tell. Pardon my curiosity.
But Richard? Ah, a most unusual name. It is a curious thing that in your, or to put it another, but can it truly, if indeed you wish to cross to, is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? A passing daydream. That must be how you, I confess.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving! Hurry it up! Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us!
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What?
Come on! This is no— You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, the mission's more important than either of our lives. Think we'll make it? Let's go. Stop! Watch out! Okay? Yikes! I think we're in a little over our heads. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. They look pretty tough. Careful now. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. They look pretty tough. Careful now. Look!
Onde é que vai começar a porradaria, hein?
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do.
Right.
Oh, first, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. Come on. You know what they say. I can at least cast my
Right.
Music was the first magic this world. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a sec? Everything's pretty standard. Oh, I think they see us. I don't like this. Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Look! Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter,
Parecendo um anime, só CG de anime.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Parapus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Flamars and Lusans, which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really hard to see it. We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king did. We've done all in our power. But not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But for the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to... Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Remember, that means... Step 1. So?
Whatever will I do?
All right then.
An elder?
Queremos ali uma lutinha.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until I can't imagine what it's like having to... Me?
Wonders. Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter, and would make the perfect...
How much is...
You're not real. How would you even know what the... You've really never heard...
A symbol and instrument of the crown. More practically.
Now he's dead. With no living...
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use with... You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here. But
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. Anyway, we don't have...
Let's head there.
Give it a fool,
all right.
Sake. Who else could it be?
All right.
What are you playing at?
out of ideas.
Viva logo.
Beg pardon? Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. Oh, and if they start asking questions, good luck in there. Okay.
A blue blood, are you? Perhaps your
lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist.
Then I'm fine, Lord Marco.
Rousing words, but I'm here now.
Insolent! So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for real...
Lofty words for a gutterer. So, what can you bring to our beloved cause? Any...
I'm stronger than I...
With arms like... Right, right.
Well...
Let's hurry.
I heard they get...
What? What do they call...
Next! Another Clamar. Surely not.
Sorry for making a scene.
Thanks.
Just felt like stepping in. Well, see you around. Try not to die.
These days, most come with their own
Ah, but then-
crystals. It's not the sort of...
Virou Naruto.
Wow, it's dangerous.
Listen up, Strip. My name is Captain Klinger. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceeding. First, you will be deployed now, veteran.
Perfect. That's exactly where our
Enjoy it.
Look at all the other recruits. Hey. You what?
Yeah.
Sorry to... Look, I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still...
Had never...
Yeah, I could... Some people are even... These are the same kind of people who burned...
That was a...
Yeah, the prince was kind... Oh, speaking of...
Sure, I
gotta... Thanks. It's what you call it, so it's a Okay, let's... In this, wow. In such towers of glass that reach the heavens. And in the law... Whoa, no, Matt.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so.
Você é um cara?
Someone needs to fix. You okay?
É cilada, Bino.
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Foi de Vasco?
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
This place here. Hold on.
Let's see here.
This.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort, even...
Say, friend, I'm curious.
It's in.
Oh, what? So, you know, never managed to...
Listen. Something to say? Go.
I apologize for it.
Oh, never got round to an introduction.
That's my name.
I have that right?
Hey.
Wait, is that a... fairy?
You did...
So you travel together? I'm with you.
Oh, this is... I just hope... Okay? Here we go. Actually...
I see.
Até a próxima, pessoal, com a demo de Metafor.